Given with what's going on in our world right now, y'all, I think we all can use a little heavenly spirit. You know what I'm saying? We can all use some spiritual uplifting. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get right into this thing, y'all. First, y'all know how we do. Intro. Yo, it's me, your boy JJV, and what is good, Saint Squad fam? It is your boy Jason JV. Yeah, I know. 3 weeks later, man. What's been going on with you, bro? What took you so long? Hey, like I said in the opening bumper, man. So much going on in our world right now. You know what I'm saying? These are some scary times that we are living in right now. You know what I'm saying? And your boy has just been in a real funk um, over this whole thing, man, because I don't know about y'all, man, but I hate the idea. I hate the feeling that my future may be at stake. You know what I'm saying? Our future may be at stake. You know what I'm saying? Because of some crybabies who can't seem to understand that they lost what was a very important election. But I do believe that no matter what happens, you know what I mean, God is in control, and if God wants us to go through whatever it is that we may go through, hey, we just gotta face it, man. That's all there is to it. But if God says, hey, it seems to me y'all have learned your lesson, so I'll give you another chance, to keep things right. Then hey, again, either way, it's his call. But I do, like I said, I know one thing for sure: he's in control. Now, what does that have to do with anything? Well, we're gonna get into this one very special track that was brought to us by none other than the man Mesus. And this track is called One King, and this is the official music video for One King. And shout out to my man Mesus, you know what I'm saying, who's been doing his thing, not getting caught up in all the drama and all the BS that's been going on by y'all know who. If you've been paying attention and got your, you know what I'm saying, you got your thumb on the pulse, you know what I'm saying, you got your eyes glued to the scene, y'all know what I'm talking about. And by the way, apparently I'm a demon now because I went against a certain, diva who still has his panties all up in a wad. But you know what? We're not gonna get into any of that. This ain't the right time or the right place. You know what I'm saying? We started out with something real, far more important, real important, and this video needs to stay that way. So anyway, let's get into this Mesus One King official music video. Without further ado, y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I for one would like to hear. Here go.
Rays of light shine through my pain, lost in darkness, found again. Faith in Jesus brings me peace. Praise to God, love Jesus. Yeah. She said, I think you at the wrong rally. I couldn't speak, looking on sadly.
First off, I gotta show love to that beat. Beat, dope intro, phenomenally done so far. The intro going into the beat and everything. And as far as what he's saying, now obviously we all know what he's talking about. He's talking about that infamous rally that Kamala was hosting. I mean, well, it was her rally, and she reacted to some individuals who chanted, Christ is King, Christ is Lord. This woman had the nerve to tell these people, oh, you at the wrong rally. And little did she realize, little did we all realize, odds are she's probably right. I mean, in more ways than one. So, yeah. Yeah, it just goes to show the kind of mindset these demon rats, as they should really be called, have. And, yeah. Thank the good Lord above, this woman did not win the election. Anyway, let's get back into this.
People cheering for abortion. Name of Jesus Christ being mocked and y'all supporting.
Right. How can you support something that can easily be avoidable? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say it. People can say whatever they want. I don't care. It's not fair to a little miracle that may be inside of your body as to whether or not it gets to choose whether or not it gets to live or die. I hope now that you realize, given the possibility of all of us possibly being unaliving, given with the potential third world war that we are being forced into, maybe now you can look at things a little bit differently, ladies. From, again, the little miracle that's growing inside of you that doesn't get to decide whether or not it gets to live or die. How does it feel now to have your life in someone else's hands? You don't know what I'm talking about? Look into where we are with World War III. I'm just saying. Kind of ironic, ain't it? If you're not trying to get pregnant when you're having sex, tell your guy to wrap his penis up in a condom. How difficult is that? I was dating a girl who was saying, well, I don't like when guys, wrap their penises in a condom because I'm allergic to latex. All right. So I find some special condoms that are the answer to that. And tell me why this girl still didn't want to sleep with me. She was trying to trap me in. I saw it. It is what it is. I'm not afraid to put that out there. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Mama ain't raised no fool. Anyway. Then I hear a silly argument like, well, what if a woman gets raped? Well, that depends on, the scenario that she may find herself in. What if she travels somewhere late at night and is all on her own? Well, she probably shouldn't go out late at night, for one. Especially by herself. She should implement the buddy system, travel with somebody. Or travel in a group. So that way, guess what? She's protected. She's safe. Well, then what about those, though, who have sick family members, you know what I mean, and are victims of incest? Look, you're still going to have a right to abort your child. It just depends on circumstances. People want to bring up that whole Roe v. Wade thing. You know what that Roe v. Wade thing, which, by the way, was overturned back in 2022 during the Biden-Harris administration? What that meant when the Supreme Court ruled to overturn that whole Roe v. Wade thing is that now it's going to be up to each individual state as to whether or not a woman can have an abortion or not. And I'm sure, depending on circumstances, there can be exceptions to the rule. But again, this is something that could be avoided if you just take the proper precautions. Okay? Something to think about. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's get back into this.
I ain't here to judge nobody, but abortion ain't just your body.
Exactly. It ain't just your body. It's also about the little body that's in your body that is at your mercy.
Promise, I don't care if I lose everything. Catalog gets removed and canceled off the internet. At least I know I took a stand for the ones who couldn't stand. Carve his headstone is the one the devil couldn't stand. Condescending in the comment section, but I like my odds. Hated by the world, but I'm standing right with God.
I like what he's saying right there, man. Yo, I'm taking a stand for those who aren't able to take a stand on their own because obvious reasons, you know what I mean? They're not aware. They don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? Talking about brand new lives, you know what I mean? That could be born, could not be born. Depends on the body that they're inside of. Either way, though, I know I'm all for common sense. I'm standing on the side that's all about that common sense. It's all about that logic. You know what I mean? And y'all can say whatever you want. You can hate on me all you want, but I know I'm standing at the right place, and that is on God's side of things. And that's the side I'm standing on as well. So if y'all want to hate on me too for that, go right ahead.
Hey, let's call it what it really is. Y'all literally fighting for the right so y'all can kill your kids. Then try to pass it off as healthcare. Hell yeah, I'm pro-life and don't care who the hell cares.
Ooh, yeah, trying to pass it off as, well, it's healthcare for the woman. Yeah, healthcare for the woman, which is code for whether or not you have the right to kill a child should you decide to not be a mother. You know what we need to do? What we need to have now? We need to have it now. We need to change the system, the way the system is designed. If a woman can decide whether or not she could be a mother, then the man should be able to decide whether or not he wants to be a father. Since it is his seed that he planted into the woman's body. The woman can decide what she can do, whatever she wants with her body, right? The man should be able to decide whatever he wants to do with his seed. If he wants to be a father, obviously, which would be the noble thing to do, by the way, yes, go ahead, be a father to that kid. If he doesn't want to be a father, that's a decision that he should be able to make. If he wants to walk away, let him walk away. Think whatever you want of him, but he should have the same rights that a woman has. Again, if a woman can decide whether or not she could be a mom, because there's no such thing as deadbeat mothers, right? Deadbeat moms, right? Man should be able to have the same rights. He should be able to decide whether or not he wants to be a father and eliminate the term deadbeat dad or deadbeat father. I'm just saying.
It's up high, feeling blessed in his name. I find rest through the trials. I'll stand tall with his love. I'll never fall.
30 million Christians opting out of voting. Quote Christians cause y'all really want some sheep's clothing. I'm not interested in politics, they're controversial. Voting contradicts our faith cause only God is worth our worship. Duh. When the hell
I like what you said there, man. I'm not really into the politics. I don't really care about any of that because the only one who's worthy for worship is the Almighty himself, and that is God. Facts. And I'm with that 1 million %. Let's go.
a vote become worship? I know who saved my soul, my vote has only one purpose: to elect the next president. Cause I don't see King Jesus riding on the heavens yet. When we do, please believe every knee will bow. But until then, the time to fight the good fight is now. Pray and vote, and then pray some more. Ask a Christian living and come.
I like that, man. He talking about, yo, no matter what, we got to put God first. We got to put Christ first. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, those are the ones that we have to answer to when our time comes. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, we need to make sure we do right by them by voting in the right person. You know what I mean? Vote and pray. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, let's go.
Communism if they would vote. Valid point, but I hate them both. Besides, it's probably rigged, so my vote.
Whoa. Come on now. Come on,
It's probably rigged, so my vote won't change how it goes. Yeah. All I hear is cowards expecting God to do miracles, but won't even go check a box.
Yeah, ain't that something? Cowards sitting on the sideline, right? Expecting God to do all the work when they're too afraid, lazy, to go simply mark a box. In order for us to have the best living conditions in the best country in the world. we got people on the sidelines, right, who say that they didn't vote and everything, but yet for some reason they feel like they can, speak on the things that they didn't vote in favor of or vote against. They sat on the sidelines and wore on the bench. I'm sorry, but whatever happens as far as like how we move forward or whatever, you have no say. You didn't vote. You have no say. And therefore, you're just going to have to endure with whatever comes your way. You know what I mean? Because no matter what, whether you vote or not, the laws, the policies that these politicians implement, it affects you. One way or another, it affects you. You have to pay the same gas prices as the rest of us do. You have to pay the same grocery store prices that the rest of us do. The economy affects everybody, whether you vote or don't vote. So the best thing for you to do, join in the fight. And if you don't, then stall us out on your nonsense. Because your word don't mean nothing if you didn't decide one way or another. Anyway.
I'm feeling blessed in His name. I find rest through the trials. I'll stand tall with His love. I'll never fall.
If you call yourself a Christian and you're not voting, you're not a Christian at all. You're a coward, and all cowards will have their part in the lake of fire. Revelations 21:8. People die for your right to vote, and Christians die every day in countries where they don't get that right. We the people are one nation under God, and we don't...
Facts. Our men and women in uniform, right, who fight overseas, you know what I'm saying, who are protecting our rights, our freedoms, they all died for our right to vote. Your boy voted. I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there. I voted. And it should be no secret as to who I voted for. I'm just saying. Anyway.
We don't have kings that rule over us. We have presidents that serve under us. We only have one king, and his name is Jesus.
Yes, sir. Let's see. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and restore their land. 2 Chronicles 7:14. All right, and it looks like that is it for this video. Let me go ahead and I'll wind this back some so that way we can end it on the quote, or excuse me, on the verse. So yeah, y'all, this was Mesus with One King official music video. I'm with this one 100%. Shout out to my man Mesus, you know what I mean, for still putting out that truth, putting out that real. Yes, y'all, it is very much important. We need to understand, look, when this country was founded, it was founded under, with Christian morals, Christian values and beliefs, you know what I'm saying? And we have, standards, laws and rules that we all must adhere to, we all must follow in order for our country to not only survive but thrive, you know what I'm saying, and be as prosperous as possible. And that won't be possible if we didn't have the right to decide who gets to be in charge in running this thing, you know what I'm saying. And we need to be responsible with who we're putting into power, because like I said earlier, man, look what's going on right now, guys. We could see World War III, and God only knows if we're going to survive World War III. It is in His hands right now. Best thing for us to do right now is to pray. And see, and we're in a position that we're in now because of the spoiled brat people who only care about being in power, being in control over you and me. And because they're losing that power, they're losing that control, now they want to start a war with the biggest nuclear, whatever it's called. I don't care at this point because, man, it's a scary situation no matter what. And you guys know where I'm going. But we got an ally poking that big grizzly bear that is the biggest nuclear superpower, Russia. And all for what? Because they can't wait 4 years for another election cycle where they could have a chance, you know what I'm saying, in earning these spots back in our government. They don't want to do things the honorable way. They want to do things the dirty way. And when they don't get their way, they want to put all of us at risk. And I hope that for those of you who may have voted these people in power, I'm not here to bash you. I'm not here to make you feel bad or anything. I just hope and pray that you realize now why it is very important. It is highly, highly crucial for us to think and listen, pay attention to all these politicians when they speak, and make sure that we are being wiser now with our votes. Because again, look where we're at right now. And you can try to ignore all you want, sweep it under the rug all you want, but this is very much real. Anyways, y'all. God bless you and yours. And God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. Let's make sure that we are all praying for ourselves, for each other, for our friends, our family, our neighbors, as well as our enemies. Pray for our country. Pray for Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and everyone else in the Trump administration. Because who knows what tomorrow's going to bring. Anyway. God bless y'all. Love y'all very much. Appreciate everyone who took the time to watch and listen. Really means the world. And yeah. It's your boy, Jason JV. So y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Catch y'all next one. Peace.
Jason JV on YouTube.
What's up with you, Jason JV?
What up, Jason? JV.
Just sending love, peace, and blessings to you.
Jason, you are my homeboy, my guy. Don't call me guy, pal. Don't call me buddy, pal.
Much love to you, JV. Chris Calico. Cali, baby. Oh.
What's up, JV? My name is Jimmy Mattress. One half of the dimension you on the street. Who say what's up to you? Keep your motherfucking head up. I don't know why you sad. If you sad, you sad. If you happy, don't get too happy. Don't be expecting shit. It's like you curves all the time, so you ready to be on the swerve.
So subscribe, tap the little bell, turn on the notifications, and if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Eat it, yeah!